So you guys been wanting me to change the theme song sound quality, but I'm gonna keep the same song. So here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Just how she plays them, and she does that. She does it with the cat. Does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. Hopefully that fixed the audio. Crazy Cat does not own any of these pictures or books or pictures. I use them under fair use for educational purposes, so the people who watch them learn a little bit something when they do it. Hopefully that fixed the audio. Like I only did all those years ago. No, I don't want to do this. But I'm scared of this thing. Please move it.
Hey there, you're from Elysium. I'll leave you to it then. Victory. So much dust. Which keepsake now? One last drop. Not much farther now.
I did not notice that Homer had one with a chain. Darn it. Oh well, we'll get it eventually.
Should be a clear path to the house.
The devil brings you to my doorstep once again, my girl.
Four chambers to go. must love these.
So, I didn't even know.
Cerberus, look who it is. The scent of blood. You're injured. And you expect to face the Titan still. At least you're in the right place should you die.
I won't be dying here no matter what. As for my injuries, perhaps Lord Charon has some life essence in stock.
Even now, the boatman plies his trade. Absurd. All entire operation was shut down. Although, I ought to remember that he serves this realm, not me. Indeed, they be of use.
For our family. Olympus, accept this message.
The Hades girl returns.
You have considerable power over time. You can turn some of my innate power against me. Perhaps your knack for this is merely a recessive family trait.
Don't insult me and don't fool yourself. When you took my family, you created in me a lifelong desire to see you destroyed. So I simply prepared.
A lifelong desire. Your life, girl, is but a blink of an eye to me. No one achieves abilities as yours through force of will alone. Though you are no mere god. You are a witch.
I can both.
anticipated any other outcome.
Oh, come on. I was really close and I didn't. Darn it.
I had him in my grasp.
Didn't beat neither one of them tonight. Darn it.
Now kneel before me, O Horned King, and know your place, lest I reduce you and that glowing mane of yours to dust and scatter it to the four winds.
Yes, that was truly excellent, Dora. Although, Horned King, that made it sound as though I was important in some way. But I think you were going for sheer dominance.
Yeah, that's a good note. Just kind of popped into my head, you know? The antlers. They are striking. They real?
Don't you touch them.
I'm gonna.
I said don't.
Moonlight guide us home tonight. If I have to listen to another one of your conversations with Moros, I am going to vomit. Though you'll just clean that up too, won't you? You're not to eavesdrop on my private conversations, particularly if they induce in you a sense of nausea. You might do well to speak with your brother yourself sometime. I'd much rather see how long he'll keep pretending I'm not here.
Who is that shade across the river over there with all the parchment sacks? Never looks directly at me, but keeps glancing over as though it isn't obvious.
Oh, you must mean the record keeper. He's probably just intrigued by your beautiful song. And likely he's keeping meticulous track somewhere of each time you sing.
Well, it's a good thing I am not self-conscious in the least. Hey, record keeper, this one's for you.
I've seen you here alone more often lately, Odysseus. You're thinking about your family, aren't you? Some potent memory from your past.
Our goddess, you may see through most of us shades, but your empathy for me is a bit misplaced. Penelope, Telemachus, and I, we're cordial with each other still, but how to say this without sounding callous?
Please speak your mind with me. I'm certain you're not callous.
My mind wanders not to matters of family, but to the siren's blasted song. I scarce got to hear it even once whilst navigating through their waters. I wanted desperately to cast myself into the sea just for a better listen.
The siren's song? You can't expect me to believe that Scylla's incessant dribble is the source of the great tactician's concerns of late.
Now, spare me the ridicule. I'm dead serious about this. You weren't with me on the surface there and wouldn't understand.
Seemingly not.
What transpired?
I'm needing to try this. Kadaski Onaski.
Spelled your words.
Arms of night draw out the riches of the earth.
See that, sister?
Here you'll grow strong. Into the earth you go.
I always thought if I could just train harder than you, she'd reconsider and give the task to me. Work my ass off. But it didn't matter. I worked too. And Headmistress always made herself clear about our roles. You can't change your birthright. Nor can I change mine. It isn't fair. I found him, Headmistress. My father. Kronos has him locked away in Tartarus. But I couldn't save him. He asked I leave him be. Truly, how utterly predictable of Kronos to gloat in such a way. I regret that your reunion with Lord Hades thus transpired. And I am gladdened you discovered him. How does he fare? I really wouldn't know. He seemed sound of mind and body, and he knew me soon enough. Gave me what blessing he could still bestow. What can we do?
If he asked you to leave him be, then 'tis evidence he wishes to remain unseen. Use full discretion and be brief should you encounter him again. And I shall see about ensuring Kronos remains ignorant of your newfound connection.
By your leave.
I guess I'm not gonna do any more of that stuff.
The grave thirst war is even stronger now.
What are we to do? Merely stand by and let the Titan have his way?
I've always wondered something, Commander. Where do you go when you're not here? I mean, sometimes you only arrive after I switch between nocturnal arms.
That isn't anybody's business but mine own, young one. Do we not, each of us, require solitude? A locale where we might collect our bearings and our thoughts?
Of course, sir. I apologize for overstepping. We are the unseen. We dwell in obscurity and guard our secrets.
And we don't go prying in each other's personal affairs.
The Testament of Night. By will of night. Best be a little cautious here.
Okay, guys, we're in here. Bye.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna try this weapon, but I'm not gonna do any things to my
Olympus calls.
making it harder for me.
Sneak on out of there without me giving you my route while you're entirely mistaken then. And you're about to be much quicker too.
Off I go. Enough. Some assistance, please. Contact. It's a ribeye. oil impart some aromatic spices to your taste and just the right words. You'll get it. You're a witch. Just might work. Something there.
How many golden apples do I have, though? I should have plenty of golden apples.
Just stand there, sister. We've a war here to perpetuate. What's down here? I know the feeling all too well, but now you're here on the surface where Olympus reigns supreme, at least for now. That's what it takes, son. Your blood runs red. You're not entirely a goddess. We truly get the best of both worlds.
You were born to a mortal mother, weren't you? My mother's half mortal. Death itself is in our blood. But you're different.
Different. Neither god, nor mortal, nor shade. It's as you say. Death itself is in my blood. All mortals are born to die. I was born also to kill. Perpetually besieged, and we've not had a moment's peace of late. Yet this trial only makes us stronger as a family.
Should head to the main square. Now what? To make everything blow up. I got odd glances too when I still had the rail of adamant, but it could make him look away right quick.
For those who showed me with many painful sores and insect bites.
Your stronger dream vapors helped me get deeper into the psyche of Lord Hypnos, but unfortunately not deep enough. He's still dozing away. Anything else I can try?
Oh, there's always something. Rearrange some pieces of his mind, perhaps. Have you tried stabbing him repeatedly?
I was thinking more along the lines of his connection to his brother, the incarnate of death. Is there some way to imbue the dream vapors with the essence of the dead? Why, certainly. The properties of sleep and death go hand in hand. I think I can point you in the right direction on that one. Do tell me how it goes.
Absolutely.
That they shall.
You'll be out in no time, Shades. Enough of this place.
Listen, made it all that way on just a rickety old wooden ferry boat. Must be a litany of fire safety hazards there, or with plenty of water near with which to put them out.
Farewell, Lord Karen.
What is it now? They're dead. They talk sometimes. That's fine. They'll be better to go around here. Know what they're going on about? I couldn't make it out at first. It sounds an awful lot like Prometheus.
The Titan of Foresight, and one of your allies in case you've not met, for apparently you served the same master. What have the wretched dead to say about the likes of him?
Mostly just moans and groans. Might be they're hungry like me. Because if Prometheus really made off with fire from the gods like I'm hearing, he probably knows how to cook.
Well, yeah, he's the one who actually invented cooking by giving you guys fire.
Tula, be my guest. And caught. It's a squid.
Gotta let it be squid. Squiddy.
Sink or swim.
This is for you. From your perspective, those waters must appear to have no end. But they do end. And you have means to quickly cut across. I shall watch you sail on and help you make haste.
Together we shine. Vitality. Onward.
Do not depart just yet.
This place again. More ashes.
But I don't need health. Okay.
What's good here? Shouldn't take too long. Back for another voyage, Captain.
ghostly ships in the armada of the Titan Lord is now bereft of all the plunderers that were its crew. But in their restlessness, they may yet rise again.
Then I'll sink them again. Beg pardon?
How's your evening going?
Goody.
As a mortal kid confined to a tower, I was relatively well provided for, but this... I know better than to envy the gods, especially with what they're going through lately. They definitely know their drink.
The gods have always lived well, but your own life was so short and difficult. You must still have a lot of making up to do, and I thought maybe this could help.
I saw huge plumes of fire shooting from the summit of Olympus recently. Thought the whole mountain was erupting, but on closer inspection, it was you, fighting someone. Then some deranged evil chased me off.
That was Prometheus the Titan and his pet. He's turned against the gods and is personally leading the siege of Olympus. Claims to know the future and to fight for mortal kind, using the flames he stole from my family.
I didn't realize he'd broken free. What do mortals have to do with this whole feud with Kronos anyhow? I thought all he wanted was his vengeance. Probably Prometheus as well. All yours. I got to go.
In the name of Hades. Hermes. Push to find items and valuables. Me to you. Okay, what in the hell is that you got on, babe? You could use a change of style, sure, but this is way out there. Oh, you must be referring to the black coat. You're right that it's not necessarily my preference for attire, but it's not primarily for show. You'll understand in a moment.
Wait, I remember the black coat. So that's what it looks like? And I thought the adamant rail looked ridiculous. Nyx had such bad taste. Everyone's invited. Got something for you. Hey, what gives? Alright, fine. This is gonna hurt. No, I thought that we were friends.
Remember that.
For you.
The only greatest strength of that belonging to Lord Zeus, my niece, is his combined with mine. I made him surge across my waters even faster than it ravages the land. And now my kingly brother and I have got terrified light to you. We lend our terrified might to you, that is, Melinoe, for our family is a partnership, and we give as well as take. Now go and use our united strength to take back what's ours.
Over there. Let me help you. Didn't work. Blast. Now the climb.
Alright, no money.
Go, Tula. No escape. Looks like a peloton.
The very mountain groans and rumbles underneath the feet of the princess. Its stonework shifting, not unlike your father's realm.
Reminds me of home now that you mention it. Coinage. Give up a boon. Stronger. Further refined.
I didn't know there's money over there.
Kronos.
Get out of here, you dumb bird! Go, get the eagle! Come on, get up!
aren't you? Ah.
It's getting kind of hot in here. Maybe it's you who's still in the corner. Oh, I see. Right on. You really are just passing through. But look at all these temptations in every form. The liquid kind, the sumptuous kind. But you're unmoved and undeterred.
Look, I would truly love to stay, enjoy a beverage and a bite, speak with all these doubtless interesting guests, but I can't. Don't you understand? Your mountain is burning.
Well, if it's burning, baby, let it burn, I say. But I don't want to argue anymore. I mean, it's just another form of fighting, yeah? So you go do your thing, and I'll do mine. How about one of these? Coming right up. Hang on to that. Anybody need another round?
Target sighted.
Alright guys, so I did it. I got this far. Let's see how far I get next time. And those question mark things are really useful. But though I don't like the fact that you can't tell how much health you are losing. So it helps you, and it doesn't help you because it raises your health, but you don't know how much you're losing if you are losing any. So it has its disadvantages. So yeah. So bye.